Good morning, kids. How are you today? Children, today is a new month. We have the month of May. Today is Friday, May 1st. Yay, May! We're in our last month of school. We only have 28 days left till our last day of school because today is Friday, May the 1st. That's right. Have everybody ready for Friday? Because we have 2 whole days of not having to see me. Woohoo! You get to be with family. Remember, Friday is craft day. Today we're going to make the kite. Remember, if you don't have the book, that's okay. You can draw your own kite. Now, did you get all the supplies that you need? Your scissors and your sponge and your crayons and paint if you're going to do that, and a ribbon or yarn, glue, and cotton balls if you're going to do that. And remember, this is your picture. You don't have to do it exactly like it says, okay? Just color your picture. Draw a picture of a kite in the sky. And that's why we're going to do what we're going to do in God's world today. We're going to do a bit on weather today in God's world. And it's going to be page 32 because the young boy is flying a kite. So we're going to cover that. Go ahead and get your picture that you have drawn of the kite, or get your craft picture out. Get your crayons ready. You can take cotton balls and break them apart and glue them on the clouds. Take your ribbon or your thread or yarn and glue it on the dotted lines. Okay. Color your kite any way you want. If you have paints, remember I said to take a little tiny rectangle of a sponge, and you're going to dip the sponge in the paint of your choice, and you're going to pinch it in the middle and hold it so it kind of looks like a bow tie. And then you're going to put the pinch right on the line, and you're going to make tails. A kite has to have a tail, a counterbalance, and that's how they have made them. If you don't have paint and you don't have a sponge, that's fine. Use your crayons, okay? Use your crayons and make the little ribbons on the tail. And color your picture. And I want to see you holding your picture of your kite today. I've got to see a few of you with in your pictures of your work, and it's been wonderful. I'd like to see the rest of you. So take a picture of you holding your kite so I can see what an amazing artistic job you did. Okay? Today, in our review of our letters, we're going to do cursive. Cursive. All right. Let's practice cursive W. Everyone except Layla should have this page in your folder. So refer back to the W. And Layla, I'm going to hold it there for you for a while so you can follow. We're only going to do the lowercase w today. Do you see where the dot is? On the bottom line. The bottom line is going to curve up. You're going to start on the bottom line and curve up to halfway through. Then go back exactly the way you came until you get close to the bottom line, and then you're going to make a curve. Go back up to the middle line. Go back exactly the same way you came until you get almost to the bottom, and you're going to curve, and then go back up, and then end in a wave, okay? And again, I'm holding this up for Layla so she can follow the little arrows and directions and make a lowercase cursive W. Whoa, whoa, W. Whoa, 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 W. So make your cursive W's and practice with that, okay? Now, there is in your letters and sounds K5 book, if it's not already pulled out for you, which it may not be, go to your letters and sounds K5 book and go to page 167. Page 167. It's got a slice of cherry pie. Who likes cherry pie? Just about anything with sugar and fruit in it I love. I hope you like it too. But if not, that's okay. So go to page 167. It's lesson 138. That's what lesson we are on today, is lesson 138. Lesson 138. At the top, you're going to circle the letter that completes the word. Now, it's not just vowels. There are consonants that you have to complete. It's M blank I D. And then you either have to circle the A or the I to complete that word. Which one of those letters makes that a word? The next one is P-I and then blank. I'll give you a hint. It's in the middle of a cherry. So complete that section. Section 2 is write the word that best completes each sentence. Now you have what we call a word bank right there. You're going to be using one of these words to complete your sentence. I will run blank. Don't forget to write your word in there, and then I want you to read the other two sentences to your parents or to whoever is helping you do this section. Now, let's see if I can turn the page to the back side. Now, again, I know that Layla does not have this, and that's okay. I already said I will run. She needs to write the sentence I will run, and she can use one of these words from the word bank, okay? And I already did the top word at the top. She can write in the letter that completes the word M blank ID and PI blank. She needs to either T or M finishes that word. S blank D E. S blank D E. Again, hit pause if you need to, and that's fine. And you'll either use an A or an I to complete that word. P blank N E. Pick either I or U to complete that word. T blank A D. And either use the E or an O to complete that word. L blank CK, and it's either an I or an E to complete that word. So Layla will just write the words out. Now, on the back, we're going to circle the special sounds and mark the vowels. Read the words. T-R-U-C-K. Next word. B-O-A-T. Next word. C-L-A-S-S. SS is not a special blend that we have been recognizing as a special sound, so don't mark that. The next word is capital J-I-M. The next word is S-T-U-C-K. S-T-U-C-K. There's two special sounds in that. Remember to mark the vowel. Last word on the top line is T-I-E. Then we're going to go down to C-L-I-F-F, S-M-A-C-K, B-L-O-C-K, F-L-A-G. Give you a hint, it's something we pledge to every morning, but not the Bible. That's not the word. This is a word that we're making a special picture of today, K-I-T-E, and then last, P-O-T. Now, next, everyone else will color the object the color next to its name. But Layla will draw a picture of the following things with the color that is next to it. This I can show you. Let's see, there we go. Draw pictures using the color crayon next to the word. Everyone else already has the picture and they just have to color it that color. Let's see, that's a little bit better. There we go. That's a better color. You can see all the colors properly there. Color the pictures, or draw the pictures with those colors next to their name, okay? All right. Thank you, Layla, for working with us. Thank you, everyone else, for being here. And that's what you can do. All right. So that is the end of the worksheet out of that one. Okay? Letters and sounds. K5. We've done. Now we're going to get out God's World. And apparently, not only do I have Layla's book, but I have Isabella's. I didn't even realize I had Isabella's. I'm so sorry. Let's go to page 32. The little boy is holding... What? What is he holding? Layla, you can draw a picture of yourself with this item right here. Everyone else is going to trace the dots following the numbers, starting at the number letter A. Oh, I see. A starts here, and then you follow the letters, okay? After you start with the number 1 and go to number 2 and trace around, okay? Now, I'm going to say, what is needed to fly a kite? What do you need besides the kite? What do you need to fly your kite? You need movement of air. It's called wind. It's a force. A force is a push or a pull. Who makes the wind blow? God to set up the system to work to make air move all around the earth, following hot and cold, and thus making the wind blow. God makes the wind blow. What might we wear if the wind is blowing? They have wind breakers for that. But in Florida, it has to be pretty cold for us to need one of those. If it's cold and the wind is blowing, we need to wear something more than a sweater, because a sweater allows the wind and the air through. So we need to wear something more than a sweater. Today in science, matter matters. Today in science, we're going to talk about, well, let's see. I'm going to skip ahead because we're talking about wind and we're talking about kites. So we're going to cover gases. Did you know that gases are matter? A gas is a form of matter. Gases take up space and have mass. Gas is the only kind of matter that spreads out and fills all the space in its container, like a balloon. Air is made up of many gases. It is all around you. Air is needed to fill the balls. That's what keeps the balls inflated. It's gas and it is a matter. In each ball, air takes a different shape because gas fills up all of its container. A flying kite looks like it is held up by nothing, but air is holding it up. Like all matter, air takes up space. Usually you cannot see, smell, or feel air, but you can see how it blows the leaves in a tree, and appropriately it has palm trees on there. Palm trees are native to Florida. Everything is made of matter. Matter has properties. Matter has mass and takes up space. Solids, liquids, and gases are the 3 forms of matter. That is our science for today. And now we're going to go on to our great country. Remember, we learned that this is the western side of the country. We have the northwest and the southwest. We have the eastern side of our country. We have the northeast. And we have the southeast. And we live in the south, the southeast. Florida is the southeast, right in the middle of the state. That is where we live. So we're going to look at a picture of the east, and we'll plainly see Florida and Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas. These are, I don't think, Missouri may be considered Midwest. Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia and Virginia. These are all considered the South. These are all considered the South. Well, what do you know we're going to study today? Today we're going to study about the founding, the discovery of America. Christopher Columbus was born in Italy. He sailed around the entire world. He was trying to find a direct route to the Indies. He sailed for the country of Spain. He had 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. He landed in North America and believed it was the Indies. Therefore, he named the natives Indians. He discovered land between Europe and the Indies and claimed it for Spain and raised the Spanish flag. The Spanish flag. Christopher Columbus. Columbus was a very brave man. One day he had a daring plan. I'll get to the east by sailing west. Of the ways to get there, I think it's best. No one thought his plan would work. Everyone thought he would just get hurt. But he got 3 ships and hired a crew and sailed into the ocean blue. For weeks they sailed day and night without a bit of land in sight. But God had a plan and pointed the way, and they discovered America one fine October day. October day. I was thinking of 1492. 1492 in October. Okay, that is our lesson on America today. Let us finish our story of Freddie and Chirpy today. Friends and family members, Chirpy said in his loudest voice, I'm glad to see so many of you here tonight. Our torchlight procession is going to be even greater than the fabulous parade that Farmer Green saw in town. And now this is what I want you all to do. You must get in line, one behind another. Then when everyone is ready, I'll take my place at the head of the procession and lead you across the meadow and right to Farmer Green's front yard. Forming a line is going to be hard work, somebody said, but Chirpy Cricket arranged that matter simply enough. Just form a line next to the stone wall, he directed. At the conclusion of the procession, the front yard of the farmer house, the Cricket cousins will perform a concert. Are you all ready? He cried, looking back at the marchers who stretched behind him in a long line beside the stone wall. Everybody shouted, aye, aye, sir. So Chirpy Cricket pranced away across the meadow wearing a big smile. Probably he had never before looked quite so cheerful. At last the torchlight procession began its march. Chirpy Cricket took his place as leader, and close behind him came Freddie the Firefly, flashing his greenish-white light so that its rays fell full upon the Cricket cousins. When the parade reached the farmyard, Freddie and the Firefly and family circled the Crickets as they warmed up their instruments. It would be hard to say which was more beautiful, the sight of the flashing fireflies or the sound of the Crickets' concert. Either way, Chirpy Cricket and Freddie Firefly thanked each other for their family contribution to help make the torchlight procession and Cricket concert a great success. Working together, isn't that wonderful? I know that you work together with your siblings when you have chores to do at home or when you have to get things done together as a family. It's an amazing thing to have a family that works together, and I know that you'll be a cheerful participant in everything that needs to get done. Well, I love you guys. I hope you have a great Friday. Get your work done and turned in. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you here Monday. Bye, Ariella. Bye, Dylan. Bye, Isaac. Bye, Sarah. Bye, Layla. Bye, Isabella. Love you guys. Have a great Friday.